Hi guys, Ryan here from HowToCureCandida.com. I'm just quickly going to show you something. If you're new to Candida, we would highly recommend you scroll down the page and see this click here to learn more about Candida. I click on this button, click here. What it's going to do is take you to our 9-part Candida e-course. What that is basically a really nice primer on understanding Candida, the basics of it, and even some deeper details as well. So we go through what is Candida, the causes, the symptoms of Candida, the diet that you would want to approach, including foods to avoid and the ones to eat, a few Candida diet recipes, basic 3 steps that everyone who has Candida should be using at a baseline. We discuss the die-off reaction you're going to experience from killing Candida, and finally we discuss the cure for Candida, which is basically a lead-in to discussing our guide, How to Cure Candida, which really is meant for people who are done with feeling sick and they want to bring back their health or maybe experience health for the first time. And it really goes quite in depth. So we really only recommend it for people who are really ready to take the step and actually bring in some action to improving their health. So what you do is just click here to start the e-course, and then you can read on and either go to each one using this menu here, or you can simply click the next page, previous page buttons, and I'll guide you through. Going back to the main page, I would just want to quickly explain to you what these buttons are. So if you're suffering from a vaginal, genital, or even topical yeast infection, you would want to go to this page. If you're suffering from a chronic candida infection, really for people who understand that they have chronic candida or a candida issue is related to their symptoms, we'd recommend you go here. It's really the main area we recommend everyone to go to for if they've come to the site knowing that they have candida and they want a solution, we recommend you go here. And finally, not sure what I'm suffering from. This is basically a link to take you to our health symptoms analyzer. It's for people who really have no idea what it is they're suffering from. And what it is a software that's going to actually identify what you're suffering from. It's going to go through 318 different indicators and symptoms that you fill out from 0 to 5 scale. And based on that, it's going to determine 65 major health factors where they stand in terms of your current situation. So, for instance, we list here heavy metals are analyzed, your overall liver function. It actually will determine how big of an issue Candida is for you. Parasites, if you have a thyroid issue, it actually determines as well, which is great, specific mineral and vitamin deficiencies. So if you, for instance, need chromium or you need B12, it's going to show it up, and it's quite good at actually determining these, and that's huge for some people who they might just need a simple vitamin mineral that they weren't even aware of in a higher dose than you could typically obtain through multivitamins and such. So this will tell you exactly what you need in that instance. And beyond that, we also offer to you um, 18 really, really good bonus ebooks that are going to make a big difference for you, especially if you're relatively new to natural healing, or even if you know quite a few things. There's a lot of information in these guides, and it's actually some of the personal ebooks we refer to a lot. So there's a lot of good info there. You may have noticed too, we mentioned on this page, it's 97. It's because we've just launched the software. Normally the software actually sells up into around the mid hundreds range, but as a promotional offer for potentially the next month, we're not sure when we're going to end it actually, but it's not going to go on forever. We're going to bring it down to 97. The normal price is actually 197, which you can see here, and we're going to bump it back up to that, like I said, in maybe a month's time. We're going to see how things go, and that's essentially it. So if you have any questions back on how to cure Candida here, you can go down, and we have our email right here. So any questions about the guides, the programs, or anything else, really, you can just send us a message, and we're going to hope that we can help you in any way we can.